y'all. I know I haven't recorded in a minute. Well, actually I have. I've recorded for like the past 2 weeks, but actually I had a memory card failure. So the memory card I was using failed, so I had to buy a brand new memory card. And so I lost a lot of footage. I mean, I was in Vegas twice. I lost a lot of that footage, which is probably not a bad thing. And then, you know, I lost some footage from the Drake and Future concert. So I've been trying to figure out how to get my memory card to start working. But you know when you pull it out of your computer and it says, hey, this not ejected properly, but you never really had any problems? Well, I actually found out that sometimes you can have problems. And it corrupted the disk, and now my camera won't recognize the memory card, nor will my computer. So no problem. So today is actually September 27th. I've had quite a few things going on, and I'll explain to you after this workout. But right now we're about to do a pull day. I had Ruben call me to come to the gym. Had a pull day today. So he don't know what we're in for, but we're gonna do a nice pull day to show you guys a little bit of my routine. I'm actually privately, you know, getting ready for a few things. I have a lot of clients, so I really want to focus on them. So I don't want to post too much about what I've got going on, but I will be doing a show before the year is up. Don't tell nobody, but y'all the first, whoever watches, the only people that know. So I will be doing the show before the year is up to re-qualify for nationals, so I can have all year to prepare. So yeah, but essentially what I'm doing is finishing out September, you know, kind of easing my way back into prep, and then next week we have a 21-day body challenge before getting ready for Las Vegas. We have another Las Vegas trip that we're going to be going to for Halloween weekend. So I am getting ready for that. I'm probably gonna do like a little lean out, but I'm gonna like a lean bulk kind of, because I don't want to lose size, but I do want to like be lean but big as hell for Halloween, obviously, to have those good costumes. So you guys are gonna be able to follow me on that, because I'll continue my road to the perfect physique kind of series, and just tack on the 21-day challenge, and then I'll be able to document with you guys how I'm eating and how I'm doing things. The first week is probably going to be a lot of food, and it's going to be cardio added, and you're going to see all the different things that I'm going to be doing. So if you guys want to lean out with me during October, I'm going to try to record 3 or 4 videos a week, so to give you guys a lot of ideas and tips on what I'm doing. But right now I'm about to hit this back day. I am meal prepping right now at home. I got a couple of things on the slow cooker, so we're going to kind of ease our way back into prep this week and get it cracking. Alright guys, so today I decided to do a voiceover and slow down all of my clips just to teach you guys really some good tips on how to build a nice back. Today was a pull day, so we did upper middle back, and then we did lower back, and then some biceps. So I always start off all my pull day with pull-ups. This is proven to be one of the best back builders, and especially for your lats, to get nice and wide, to go all the way down and make sure you're coming up and squeezing. So we did about 3 sets of those. All of our sets today, after that, we were doing a warm-up set of 12 to 15 reps, and then we were doing 3 working sets of 6 to 10 reps. Here on rack pull, which is the top half of the deadlift, this here is my second working set. I did 4 plates to finish off, and what you really want to focus on here is getting a nice slight bend in the knees, keeping your arms straight. You do not want to be pulling. You want to let your lower back and your legs do all of the work. That way you build and put all of the tension on your lower back. So if you find yourself, when you drop that bar down, if it's uneven, that means you're pulling with your arms, so you don't want to do that. Second exercise we're doing is bent over rolls, underhand grip, and you're keeping your elbows really tight. I think he gets like all exaggerated when I start telling him about the elbows, but you want to keep your elbows as tight as possible. That way you get the best contraction in your lower back. So we're doing this no jerking motions, controlling it on the way up and on the way down. And I really like this exercise for the lower lats and that upper Christmas tree area in the lower back to really bring out that 3D definition. Now we supersetted that here with bicep curls. So I did 5 for the right arm, 5 for the left arm, and then I did 5 more for the right arm and 5 for the left arm. And the purpose of what I'm doing here is I'm really focusing on not having such heavy weights, but as you see here, I'm focusing on keeping the weight in front of me, and I'm really squeezing. I'm looking at my bicep the entire time. So what I really want to do with my arms is build that bicep peak. So as you can see, I'm twisting and I'm finishing my pinky up every time. That really helps put tension and really build that peak of that bicep. So pretty much a lot of our workouts today, if it was anything I could do that was bicep related for a superset, I'm really looking to bring up my arms. So we did the same rep count for that as well. Then we moved on to dumbbell rows, and here, look at the motion. I was teaching Ruben today, who was working out on me, on the motion. You're not just pulling back, you're going up, and then you're kind of going in that lawnmower motion. It's like almost, you know, you're pulling. It's like you're kind of, I don't even really know how to describe it, but you're not pulling straight back. You're leaving, starting with the dumbbell out in front of you, and then you're kind of going in a sweeping motion towards your hip. So, you know, a lot of people just get and they really jerk this. You have to really focus on making sure that you're getting the best contraction. So you want to drop the dumbbell forward and then squeeze with your lower back. A lot of people don't feel this exercise because they don't do it correctly. But here I'm really focusing on form and keeping the dumbbell as close to my body when I row. You see how close my elbow is to my body. I don't have it flared out. That is the key when you're doing back days. You pull through your elbows. I'll talk about that in a second, but I supersetted that with spider curls. So set the incline bench to below. I like to keep my legs up. And here, what this does is it keeps the weight in front of you. I promise you, these absolutely kill. So again, the same with these as well. Well, we superset it for 10 reps with the curls, but for the rows, it was still one set of 12 to 15, and then 3 working sets of 6 to 10 reps. Really looking to build size and strength here. But adding these in the superset, you can see the bicep really working. So this is going to work the outer head of the bicep depending on where your grip is and depending on the motion. But it's really going to focus on the entire bicep, especially the overall thickness of the arms. So here I went to the lat pull down machine, and I'm actually, yes, my knees are on the ground. These machines here are LA Fitness. Whenever you fully extend, it doesn't allow you to if you're sitting in a seat because I'm a lot taller. My arms are a lot longer. So what I did was I just went to the floor, and it allowed me to go all the way up and open up my lats, which is any exercise you do, the more opening up your lat you can get your lats, the better off. I'm moving with the weight, as you can see here. That's one thing a lot of people don't do. They fight the weight, and here I'm moving with the weight. I'm keeping my elbows tucked. Again, every exercise pulling through my elbows. That is a major key when it comes to back development. Alright, y'all, so I just recorded the voiceover for this video that I'm editing right now. I'm just learning how to do, you know, multitask with this stuff. So I just recorded the voiceover. I'm adding that in right now, but I want to kind of wrap up the video. So what I talked about today was some specific things to look at whenever you're doing back day movements. And one thing, if you're looking for any tip and anything that you want to remember, keep your elbows as tight to your body as possible. Pull through your elbows, not with your arms. A lot of times people make the mistake because they think that, well, you obviously know if you actually pull and use your arms, you're going to be able to do the movement a lot easier. Now, the problem with that is you're going to pre-exhaust and burn out your biceps and forearms before you can even get a good back pump, because your back is a bigger muscle, so it's stronger. It can withstand more than your biceps can and your forearms can. So your arms are going to give out and your grip is going to give out before your back is actually fully stimulated. So you want to make sure that you're pulling through your elbows. And a lot of times I just use my fingers, take my thumb off, and I kind of like do a hook grip, and I'm just kind of pulling like that, because if you, as soon as you grip and you close your hand, see, you activate the muscles in your arms and you activate the bicep when you have a closed fist. So I like to keep my hands open, and I like to have a nice little hook grip. So that's a tip as well. But like I said, I didn't actually get a chance to record the rest of my workout. That wasn't the whole thing. After this, we actually did some pullovers. So we did it on the cable machine. So if you know what a pullover is, we did a rope pullover for our lats, and then we went ahead and did FST set of curls on the curl machine, which is just 7 sets. I put the weight at 100 pounds on the machine, the seated preacher curl, and I did 10 reps, and then I set my phone for 30 seconds, so I had 30 seconds of rest, and then I went and did right into my next set, and I did that for 7 total sets. By the 4th, 5th set, you really start to feel that burn because you're not getting that recovery time. So that's how I ended my workout, but I didn't get a chance to record it because I got a phone call. One of my friends at AT&T, they had got a couple iPhones in, and brand new iPhones, so she asked me if I wanted it. So I had to set up that whole process as well. But I hope you learned something today. People always ask me, I need your back. But the biggest mistake I see people make is they're pulling with their biceps and their forearms, and they're not allowing themselves to work with the machine. And this last exercise in this video that you see, you can see I'm rocking forward when I'm opening up my lats, and as I'm coming down, I'm pulling through my elbows and I'm leaning back a little bit. I'm not fighting the weight. I'm controlling the weight and I'm moving with the weight. So it looks like a nice natural fluid motion. It almost looks effortless, like it's too easy. But I promise you, when you do this right and you get to the bottom and you start to really feel that contraction in your back, it doesn't feel the greatest, I will admit. But it's very, very stimulating, and it's going to help you with the thickness of your muscle, the density of your muscle. One thing that I learned is you can get a nice physique by just like pushing heavy weight. You can get a pretty decent physique, but the people who, whenever you look at people side by side and you can tell the muscle quality of a person and the density, like, yeah, he's big as hell, but this guy's muscle is way denser. His muscles are separated. His muscles are striated. You have those finger, fingers that looks like in the shoulders. Like you just really look like your muscle is extremely developed, and you can only do that by stimulating the muscle, by really filling the muscle with as much blood as possible and tearing that muscle down and rebuilding it. All of that takes into account. So yes, you can go in there and push heavy weight and do things with improper form, and you can look okay, you can look fine, you can look like you're in shape, but A, you're going to tear your joints the fuck up, and B, you're going to not have that body that looks like an action figure, that sculpted look that a lot of people are really looking for. People care more about a look. That's why they're in the gym anyways, because of how they look, not how strong they want to be. So that's a major tip. I don't want to talk too long about it, but one thing I do know is I have a very, very defined back, and how I got it is learning that it's not about pushing some heavy weights so somebody in the gym is impressed. It's about focusing, keeping my elbows tight, and never chicken wing. You start to chicken wing it, you start to bring in your delt, which is going to bring a whole nother world of issues. So take the video for what it has. My training split right now, even with chest days and all these other days, I'm doing 1 to 2 warm-up sets of 12 to 15 reps to get my central nervous system ready for that movement. Then I'm doing 3 to 4 working sets of 6 to 10 reps, keeping it low, never going over 10. That way I'm able to really build size. So thanks for watching the video. If you made it all the way to the end, please remember, if you watch the video, to like the video. That helps me grow my page. And if you ever want to leave a comment, that's fine too. And if you ever want to share, all that stuff helps. But at the very minimum, like the damn video, because you're going to learn a lot. This is free information, and it really helps me grow and reach a lot more people. So thank you. Tomorrow, I'm going to bed now. It's 12 o'clock. I'm waking up at 6 a.m. to go to Runyon Canyon, meet up a brand new team member that I just signed up, and maybe possibly, depending on time, get a leg day in. So I'll bring you guys with me for at least for Runyon tomorrow. So I'll get back on my recording, and I'll see you guys in the next video.